When I had my first trip to Beijing,
去过北京啊。
I had a friend called Nelson. He encouraged me like, Alex, you should speak English during the trip. English is so important for me and also for you. During the trip, I tried my best to speak English. When I was on the way to Taipei, it was my last chance to speak English to the flight attendant, a beautiful and elegant flight attendant. And I just told her that, can I have a cup of tea? The flight attendant replied me that, 先生你是要茶吗? Oh, that was so embarrassing.
Oh no.
That's a Chinese English. But normally that a foreigner would say, tea please, or coffee please. But I said, cup of tea please. 先生你是要杯茶吗? Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎各位再度来到 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great episode for you today with my good friend Alex, who is known around the Taiwanese community as Wentai.
没错，今天我们邀请到 Toastmasters 国际演讲协会台湾区的公关长兼美好人生英文学校创办人 Alex 到节目上跟大家做分享。
My guest today is Taiwanese. He is a Toastmasters here in Taiwan. He is an entrepreneur, founder, language lover, and so much more. So everyone, please welcome my new friend, Alex.
Hi, John and friends on ICRT and also HOPE English.
What's up, Alex? Thank you for joining us today
It's my
on
honor.
NG Ingwen. Man, you have an incredible mindset and outlook for language acquisition. And so I'm so happy we got a chance to meet because the coaching you're doing, the programs you're building for Taiwanese students and adults, really, to learn English right now is really, really beautiful. So before we get started, I was hoping you could give a little introduction about yourself.
Hello, my friends. My name is Alex. I live in Taipei, Dazhi, and it's my honor to join the interview with John. I'm a Toastmasters, and anyone know Toastmasters? Because Toastmasters is a place for us to practice our public speaking skills, especially for enhancing your confidence, and also it's a good place for us to be a better person. And also I own my language school for 4 years, and my motivation and also my passion about the school is about want to help more people in need, especially to overcome their fear about speaking English.
Yeah, and I love that. And Toastmasters, it's building that confidence to give speeches. And toast, we say toast when we cheers each other when we're having a drink. We're sharing a drink together. Like,
yes.
Oh, I want to make a toast to Alex for
Yes.
being a handsome man in his
Thank
blue
you.
suit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you're a Toastmaster. Does that mean now you run Toastmaster events, or do you work with Toastmasters? How does this work?
Toastmasters is a non-profit organization in the world. It's the largest educational platform for everyone to practice their speaking. In Taiwan, currently we have nearly 200 clubs, and I'm a PRN for the district in Taiwan. So Toastmasters, we got corporate club, we got community club, and also we got campus club. And in Taiwan, not only we provide English-speaking Toastmasters, we have Hakka, Taiwanese, Mandarin, Japanese, and also some members, they want to have a Spanish. So it's a kind of a various culture experience program. And so if anyone wants to learn English and also want to speak up in a real environment, I suggest everyone can visit Toastmasters.
That's so cool. I love it. There's Hakka, there's Taiwanese,
Yeah.
there's Mandarin, there's English, and now
You
Spanish.
can say Hakka there.
Wow, that's so beautiful. And so if someone comes to a Toastmasters event, is it like a dinner, or what actually, are you practicing speaking? How does it work?
Okay. For the very beginning, we have Toastmaster with toast. We can have some wine and beer. But gradually, Toastmaster, we have kind of, we happens in different environments. We can have a meeting in a corporate club, but mostly for community club, we have a meeting in a venue, like in library, or we can simply rent a space. The whole process about Toastmaster is that we can learn from the basic. We can learn how to deliver a 1-minute speech, to be a timer, a counter, and next you can be a speaker about yourself for 4 minutes. When you are at advanced Toastmasters, you can be a host. You can deliver a impromptu speech, and also you will learn how to give feedback for the member to improve. So giving feedback and also the core value in Toastmaster, because when we have to know how to be a great leader, you need to know how to give positive feedback. So it's a core value about Toastmasters. It's about learning and sharing, learning by doing, and also it's a place can help us to enhance our confidence, especially for public speaking.
Like you said, that positive feedback, and what that really seems to be doing is it's working on your listening skills. You know, while you are giving a speech, Alex, I need to be listening so I can give you feedback. And that's really building your speaking and listening right there. I think that's so, so cool. And it's so great because you started with Toastmasters, you started building your mindset, you started learning how to be a better Alex, and now you are an entrepreneur focusing on helping English learners build their confidence. Is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. So can you share a little bit about your company now?
So I'm very lucky to have a company about 4 years ago with my wife. When I finished the project about a radio host in Taipei radio station, and I was thinking that what is my next step? So I want to have my own company because English might be the easiest way to be the project for my business. So for the very beginning, when I had lots of interview in Taipei radio station, I realized that the only way to learn a good English, it is about the high scores or beautiful grammar or writing or reading. It's about speaking. The only way to learn English is that we have to be our own language coach. When you can be your own language coach, you don't have to go to cram school, memorize those grammar because you are self-motivated. When you can be self-motivated, you can learn or search any material based on your favorite items or your preference. So when I realized that, I start to design my courses. My first course is about 28 days project. It's a 3-on-1 project. We got a coach, we got a teacher, we got a consultant with one student. And the first experience was amazing because the student is a lady who is like kind of 50 years old, and she because she didn't get high score in her junior high school journey, so she afraid of English for a long time, for the whole life. When she finished the project, she told me that, Alex, I didn't afraid of English anymore, and she had more confidence, especially she can learn by herself. So this is the first amazing experience when I start my school. So after 4 years, we have over 1,000 students, and it's my mission to help more people in need. It's my mission to help more people to know when you can be your own language coach, you can start a unique, amazing learning journey with English.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I love what you're saying there too with, you know, the 50-year-old woman who hated English because she didn't get great scores. And so that made her very shy and nervous. And now she tried again. So shout out to her because I love that she tried again. That's so beautiful. Years later in her life, and now she has confidence to make maybe some foreign friends and have a beautiful life. And so well done. I love that.
节目上半段一开始，这里呢，这位成立美好人生英文学校已经有4年之久的 Alex 谈到说非营利组织 Toastmasters 国际演讲协会是一个能够帮助学员提升自信心、加强沟通能力的好地方。不管你是想要训练自己的哪一种语言的这个口说能力，好像是英文、日文、中文、西班牙文、台语，甚至客家话，如果你是哈嘎林的话，也都没有问题。而且在这些将近200间多元文化的分会里面呢，还有分成校园分会、社区分会和企业分会。来，我们讲下段内容之前，这边有件事要先跟大家说明。这个 toast， 好，在这边它的用法呢，跟一般我们熟悉的吐司完完全全没有关系，而是指宴会啦、饭局里面一个人起身敬酒这样子。所以 Toastmaster 本身意思是宴会主持人或是提议敬酒的人。那因为演讲协会成立的时候刚好是这个字很流行的1920年代，那加上当初成立的目标就是希望可以训练大家讲话沟通的能力，所以呢就很顺势的干脆也把演讲协会取名为 Toastmaster。 如果你想要表达敬酒的话，想要说来，我来给你敬一杯，像那个电影里面有没有常常可能拿个汤匙啊、叉子或什么的在敲酒杯，要大家注意听的时候，可以说 to make a toast or to propose a toast。 好对，这个字其实它还有一个很口语的用法，我也赶快来跟大家速分享一下。如果你想要表达你惨了，你输定了，完蛋了这类的意思，可以说 you're toast。 好，这是非常道地的用法，跟今天内容没什么关系啦，但是既然讲到 toast 就一起跟大家介绍一下。好了，言归正传，如果听众朋友你刚好有想要参加他们这个演讲协会的话呢，这边可以先大概了解一下他们的运作方式。除了一开始可能会来个酒会小酌一下以外，也都会常常在图书馆啦，或是其他可能社区里面跟人家租场地，从一开始的1分钟演讲练习到最后4分钟，甚至呢还有机会成为主持人来给予正面回馈，帮助其他学员练习。而且就像这样说的，我们要给人家回馈给建议之前，当然也是要有先好好听人家在讲什么，才有办法给嘛，对不对？所以参加这个协会不只提升我们的表达沟通能力，同时也在训练我们聆听的技巧。那当这2项重要技能不断提升的时候，自然而然这个信心也就是随之而来嘛，对不对？接着来宾分享到4年前他在结束了台北广播电台的工作之后呢，发现开口说真的是加强英文能力的不二法门而且最好的学习方式就是靠自己。所以在得到这个领悟之后呢，有一个这个 epiphany 一个 aha moment， 就设计了一套3对1的课程，以1位语言老师、1位语言教练和1位语言顾问对上1位学生的方式，来协助引导他们学英文。最后以前在校园时期被考试成绩打败的学生，不但败不复活，而且变得很有自信，甚至完全可以就是靠自己继续去学英文，而不必再找老师。好，那从4年前那一次的经验之后呢，他 Alex 和太太就一步一步打造他们美好人生英文学校，到现在已经有1000名学员，希望未来呢也可以继续帮助更多人把英文学好。好啦，那这段内容就先在这边告一段落，我们赶快继续听下半段的分享。
So thinking a little bit about your future, what do you want to be focusing on maybe in 2022 and beyond with Toastmasters or with your company?
In Toastmasters, of course that we want to have more club if I have some chance to serve for the public. And for my career, for the first 4 years, I do my own business kind of for my preference, because I am a person want to live freely. I can have whole control for my life. So that's one of the reasons I want to have my own business and also my own company. If I have a chance, I want to have more ability to have a helping growth model or helping business model to more people in need. And also I want, for the next year, I will have more 2 consultants for my company. And for the first 4 years, my wife and I, we do all the tasks, all the things in my company. So I want to, do more great things, promote Toastmasters, and we can help more people in need. And if I have a chance, I want to be a HOPE English, but have a real class online.
Hey.
HOPE English is my role model to learn.
I was hoping we could change gears a little bit into kind of the story of Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were saying you kind of had this aha moment with your own language learning.
Mm-hmm.
So can you take us through what has been your process with learning English?
Mm-hmm. From junior high and senior high, I was not a student who get so high grades about English. So I'm just an average student. But during college years, and you know what, my first amazing experience about learning English is about the forcing by my English teachers. And she forced me to deliver a speech in the public.
Just like Toastmasters for
like
English
Toastmaster.
school.
In my freshman year, there's a teacher called Miss Zhang. And she paid lots of attention on me. So Alex, don't play too hard. You should learn English. And I just go to my office for learning after school. One day that she just told me that Alex just register the English speech contest.
Really?
So I said that, oh, why not? Okay. So my first experience about English speech contest is about, hello, my name is Alex. Thank you very much. And that's it. But the experience helped me a lot. So, from my second year in college to, third grade, our school, they had a free lunch speech contest. You can deliver a speech.
And get to eat free lunch.
Yeah, you can have free lunch. But you have to get the top 3.
Oh.
And every time I can be a top 3. And I have a free lunch. So, I feel grateful for my college years because the teacher there inspired me to deliver my speech. That's my first experience about using English. You know what? When I could deliver a speech in the stadium, in the school, everyone look at me in a different perspective.
Ooh,
They told me that, Alex, you're brilliant. How can you deliver a speech in the square? So you're amazing. So everyone look at me in a different perspective.
Yeah, because they didn't know you had that English ability at that time?
But
or did they just see your confidence on stage?
Yeah, they see my confidence on the stage. And that's my first experience that English can change the way people look at you.
Ooh, interesting.
And I have better relationship.
Hey.
I have more good friends.
Hey.
And I have more confidence on myself.
Nice. Shout out to that English teacher back in your high school. I think that little nudge, yeah, maybe it seems a little forced, but she saw something maybe in you that she could cultivate and look at, and you rose to the challenge. I think that's beautiful. Congratulations. And look at you now. Now you have a business about English. You're a Toastmaster, PR. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love to hear that. And so thinking about how you learned English and maybe what you're doing with your business, can you help our audience here on NG Ingwen think of a few tips and advice? What are some things they can do right now to learn a language, any language, or learn anything a little bit better?
Firstly, we have to have a basic English ability. When you have basic English skill, all we have to do is to learn English happily. It is not about a cliche which you learn English happily. You know what? From second language acquisition, the theory, when you can learn English in a pleasant way, your mind can help you learn English unconsciously, day by day, gradually. So I had an experience about watching TV show. We had a teacher called Jen, and she told me that, Alex, do you know what is the best way to learn English? It's about watching TV show with no pressure, no anxiety,
no tests.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I had to give myself a test. So I watched it for 3 weeks. There's one day I talked to a foreigner. You know what? When he talked to me, I will grab the pattern or the sentence from the TV show to talk to him.
Wow.
So suddenly I realized that when we can learn English in a pleasant way, and we have to enjoy it, we are not learn English. We are acquire English. Like a Super Mario to get the big star in your heart. So in my school, I kind of promote the theory for our students. So some students, they suffer the challenging about the can I say the sacrificing?
Yeah, sure.
About
sure.
English.
Yeah.
And when I realized they can learn English in that way, and we had lots of evidence about in our 28 days project, they learn English in a very pleasant way, and they can have a higher, they can have a higher success rate, and compared to their past experience. So that's my passion, and also my mission about helping people.
That is beautiful and so true. When you can be in a low pressure environment, something where you're enjoying, your brain is actually retaining more information. And like you said so beautifully, that is acquisition. That's not learning English.
Yes.
You're acquiring English by just being in the environment.
Yeah. It's kind of like you learn English. Like you're a baby. Like a first language.
Sponge it. Yes, exactly. That's the way we all learn our mother tongue, whether it's Mandarin, Spanish, English, whatever. It's because it wasn't pressured. Your mommy or your dad was just saying things to you all the time. And you're I love you. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you remember any fun stories? This is a question I love to ask on NG Ingwen. Do you remember any times, I'll call it fun stories in English where you maybe made a mistake that you will never forget?
Well, it's a very embarrassing, super embarrassing story. When I had my first trip to Beijing, when I was, I think, a sophomore year, and I got a chance to have free trip to Beijing. Ooh. It's an 8-day trip. And I had a friend called Nelson. He encouraged me, like, Alex, you should speak English during the trip, because English is so important for me and also for you. And during the trip, I tried my best to speak English. And when I was on the way to Taipei, it was my last chance to speak English to the flight attendant, a beautiful and elegant flight attendant. And I just told her that, can I have a cup of tea? The flight attendant replied me that, 先生你是要茶吗? Oh, that was so embarrassing because she knew I'm an Asian.
She knew you spoke Mandarin as your mother language.
Yeah, that's a Chinese English. But normally that a foreigner would say, tea please, or coffee please. But I said, cup of tea please. 先生你是要一杯茶吗? Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting because your mother tongue and her mother tongue are the same, and she didn't want to speak English back to you.
Yep.
She wanted to speak Mandarin back to you.
Yep.
That's very interesting.
Oh, so embarrassing.
Oh, I don't think it's as embarrassing as you think, though. I think she probably heard you already speaking Mandarin, and she knew that was your first Hopefully. If you're out there listening, flight attendant, hopefully you weren't embarrassing Alex here. But that's a great story. Thank you for remembering that. Awesome, Alex. Well, it's great to finally meet you. I hope we can maybe work together more in the future. But a question I'd love to end NG Ingwen with is, if you could go back in time and talk to a younger Alex, would there be any advice you give yourself about language, life, Toastmasters, anything?
To be honest, my life started around 34 years old. Because when I was a student, I had a very unstable emotional situation. So I sometimes I feel depressed or feel anxiety, feel anxious at the moment. And so if I got a chance to say something to the younger Alex, I would say that don't afraid of anything. Just do what you want. Chasing more girls because you have a wife. So cherish the times and just keep going. And last but not least, I think that life is not looking for answers. I also would tell Uncle Alex that life is a kind of it's a experience. So for last but not least, I want to share a quote which I learned from Travel and Living channel. Do what you love, believe yourself, stay humble, and help others. So that's a whole thing I want to share to younger Alex.
Ooh, my man, I'm gonna cry over here. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I think a few things right there just about not feeling like you started to live until you're 34. I think a lot of people are living unconsciously, and they're dealing with stress and pain and anxiety and depression. And I love that now your mission has been to help people and be humble as you help them, because it's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful to know you now.
Thank you, my
and
brother.
I wish you nothing but success. And where can people find you online? Where can they find your company? Share some social media with us.
Okay, just Google 美好人生英文学校 Good Life English School, and you can see our fan page.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, Alex, thank you for joining us on NG Ingwen. Shout out to you. Shout out to the wonderful wife who's here as well. And also, I just want to wish you a very happy, happy birthday. And we'll talk to you next time.
节目下半段这边，来宾提到说，未来除了计划增加我们台湾区演讲协会分会的数量以外，也希望可以慢慢扩大目前学校的规模，帮助更多有需要的企业啦，或是学生来学英文。而且如果也能够跟我们希平方合作的话，那就更好咯。好，来这边有一个字大家注意哦，刚才来宾不断提到一个字，不晓得你们刚才有没有听到，这个 coach。对，就是跟那个名牌包一样的那个字 coach。 好，在这边它是我们讲的这个教练，语言教练 language coach。 但是在其他情境下的话，也可以有长途巴士或是飞机啦、火车的经济舱的意思。 接着 Alex 分享到以前他国高中时期英文成绩都只是一般般而已，一直到大学遇到了一位恩师之后，因为被不断督促要求练习，甚至要他参加演讲比赛，这才让他开始对英文产生兴趣。而且如果演讲比赛前3名的话，还可以吃免费午餐，所以何乐而不为，对不对？就一直比一直吃。那也因为这样子累积起来的经验呢，让他慢慢越来越有自信，到后来连在一个大大的体育馆里面演讲他也都很 OK， 整个走路都是有风朋友每个呢也都是投以羡慕眼光，觉得太帅了，你怎么做到的？再来他建议努力学英文的各位啊，我们首先只要先把基本功打好，后面其他的就只要尽量让自己产生兴趣，快乐去学就够了。因为研究显示，当我们以愉快的心情在学习的时候，哇，那整个学习效果是翻倍的，大脑潜意识里面就会默默的自己自动帮你学到更多。所以通常看自己爱的影集啦，或是电影来学英文是再好不过的学习方式。好，不用考试又可以看电视，谁都会开心吧，对不对？当初 Alex 就是这样子，看到最后可能就变成有点是耳濡目染吧。说他某天要跟外国人讲英文的时候啊，就自然自动在他们的对话中里面呢，插入了一句看电视过程中学到的句型，直接现学现卖。那就像他们讲的，这种沉浸式学习法已经不是在学，而是在习得。好，是一种 acquisition， 一种获得。就像婴儿一样啊，他们也没有天天在被妈妈要求背单词、背文法或者是背什么什么，但长期下来不断接收到的各种句子啦、词汇，促进他们的 language acquisition， 他们的语言习得，久而久之也就学会了那个语言，学会他们的母语。好，这个字 acquisition 除了获得以外，像刚刚讲的 language acquisition， 好，或者是人才招募 talent acquisition， 除了这些以外呢，如果用在比较商业的情境下，也可以有收购的意思。例如像是土地收购，就可以说 land acquisition。那节目最后来宾也提到说啊，其实呢他的人生是一直到34岁才真正开始，因为学生时期的他心理健康其实比较不稳定，可能时不时就是焦虑啊、忧郁这样子。所以如果可以时光倒流的话呢，他希望建议小艾利克斯不要害怕，不要担心太多，人生就那么一次，对不对？做就对了。好，那最后他也分享了一句他在旅游生活频道里面学到的励志名言， Do what you love, believe in yourself, and stay humble。 好，意思就是说做自己喜欢的，相信自己，保持谦卑的心。好啦，希望大家都有从这次的内容学到一些东西。有兴趣的话呢，到演讲协会网站去研究一下相关资讯，或是到美好人生英文学校了解他们的课程哦。
拜拜。
Bye, everyone. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Well, that is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. You can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Spotify. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search on IG NG English ICRT. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7 and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
好啦，今天的节目就到这边告一段落啦，感谢各位的收听，别忘了订阅我们的 Spotify 还有 YouTube 频道哦。那喜欢我们节目的话，也要记得到 Instagram 到 IG 上追踪我们哦。如果各位有什么其他问题是想要问来宾的，也请欢迎在底下留言告诉我们，我们一定会想办法帮你问到手。好啦，那就下周在空中相会咯，拜拜。